Today we are shaping cinnamon swirl bread. We're going to go ahead and make sure our counter is floured, or whatever you want to say, whatever you got, and then we're going to get it out. I'm working with partially Artisan whole grain here with my sourdough. You can use all-purpose flour. It's got half and half probably in there, and we're just going to get that bad boy out of there, clap it on, make sure you get all those bits and pieces. You don't need nothing wasted, right? Or do you want it to go down your drain, right? So you want to make sure you get all those pieces out of there, bang some stuff around. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just lightly flour this. We're going to shape this into a rectangle about 10 by 16, 10 by 15, 10 by something. Just a nice rectangle. So we're going to cut it in half, and we're going to end up making 2 rolls. So if you got to pick it up and move it like that, that helps really get it flatter. And this is how I shape the sides. Look at, I hold my hand there, and I can keep going in more of a rectangle so you can get all the lovely ooey gooey pieces like that we're going to use here with the brown sugar and butter mixture there that's going to go in the middle. I'm literally just grabbing a chunk of butter off my big butter thing, and we are just going to manhandle and get that butter all in here. And this is how I grease stuff. I just like using butter. You can totally spray it. I make my own spray for other things, but for bread I like to use butter, and I just don't mind getting messy. Do you? Anyways, best way to get it done. No need to use a paper towel. Just use your hands. You're gonna need it anyways to keep patting out that dough. Okay, so now we have done 2 small normal size bread pans. We've got this shaped out into something that looks good, and we are gonna go ahead and spread our stuff on here, which is again butter, brown sugar, a little bit of vanilla. I'm just gonna give it a nice even. Oh, but you know what I forgot to do? Cut it in half first. Oh well, either way, you can cut it before or after. It's gonna work out. This is what's great about sourdough. If it doesn't ever work out, you can make breadcrumbs, which would be weird out of cinnamon bread, but hey, it'd be sweet, huh? All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and get this a nice smear. I like to go all the way to the edges. I know they always say not to, but I like to break the rules. So we're gonna go ahead and just get it all over. Make sure you get all that. This just gives it just enough sweetness, not overpowering. If you really want to go crazy, go ahead and sprinkle a lot more on there. You could add some nuts or some raisins. You can make an artisan loaf. I've got the artisan loaf on the website as well. It's a little bit different process, of course. We're just gonna go ahead and smear this. Okay, that looks good, doesn't it? Oh, I just want to eat it just like this. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and cut it in half. Again, you can cut it by half beforehand. So we're going to cut it in half this way, like this. So we're going to cut it. And these are going to be each of our loaves, which is great because they're the perfect size. So you're just going to go ahead and tightly roll this up. Boop. Just rolling, because you're going to create that swirl inside there, and that's what you want, right? Because it's called cinnamon swirl bread. So you gotta, it's basically like a perfect loaf right now. You can just tuck those in a little bit, just so that doesn't all come out the bottom. Shape it like that. See, not pretty on the bottom, but it's good enough on the top. And you're gonna put each one in there like that. You're gonna let them rise several hours, depending, of course, how warm your kitchen is. And we're just gonna